Roads in the U.S. received a D+ from the American Society of Engineers Infrastructure Report Card. 39% of major roads in the U.S. are in poor or mediocre condition, it said. And there were nearly 50,000 road fatalities back in 2023. So let's see how the U.S. fares compared to other countries. With over 4 million miles of roadway, the United States dominates as the world's largest road network. But America falls off that top title when comparing the quality of its roads with other countries. A survey of business leaders' opinions on road quality revealed fairly low marks for the U.S., ranking us 11th back in 2019. The IRI, or the International Roughness Index, is the closest comparison. It measures the vertical movement of a vehicle on the roads. The less movement, the better the road's condition. But not all countries calculate the IRI the same. A writer for Construction Physics found the U.S. most closely compares to 4 other countries, and turns out we hold up pretty well. That is, until you single out non-interstate roads. Writer Brian Potter found that 90% of Dutch national roads are considered good by U.S. standards, in contrast to only 40% among U.S. non-interstate roads. When it comes to road safety, the U.S. falls somewhere in the middle. In 2023, the U.S. death rate was around 13 for every 100,000 people, a stark contrast to places like Norway, the United Kingdom, and Japan, where the rate was below 3 per 100,000 people. Some of the life-saving approaches in those countries?
Norway has invested massively in safer infrastructure, and like in Sweden, they have adopted for their rural road networks the concept of 2+1 roads.
With that system, 2 lanes go in one direction and 1 lane in the opposite. The middle lane acts as a passing lane for either direction. To reduce head-on collisions, a median barrier is placed in between. Roundabouts are also proven to be safer.
Roundabouts are very effective in reducing the speed in advance of the intersection, and so really reduce the occurrence and severity of crashes.
Another European road design, narrower lanes. In Europe, the minimum standard is 7 to 8 feet wide, whereas in the US, the minimum lane width is 12 feet for high-speed roadways. According to a 2023 study by Johns Hopkins University, roads with 10 to 12-foot lanes at 30 to 35 miles per hour speed limits have a significantly higher number of crashes compared to those with 9-foot lanes.
In many countries, speed or speeding is responsible for about a third of fatal crashes.
There's also proof that better enforcement of speeding saves lives.
In countries which have tackled speed very seriously, we have seen important reduction in the number of road deaths. If we look at the decade 2013 to 2023, some countries achieved a reduction of nearly 50% in the number of road deaths, while other countries, including the US, have seen an increase in the number of road deaths.